Hello and welcome to NDTV Auto. I am Mugdha Mishra and I have with me today iX50. The iX40 has been in Indian market since 2021. It's almost 3 years, and that car has been so successful that it has helped BMW make its mark in the Indian luxury EV space. Now, the only complaint you could have with iX40 was its very limited range, and to solve that, BMW is now launching the iX50. The battery size has increased by almost 45% at 111.5 kilowatt hour, and of course the range has also gone up. It stands at 635 according to WLTP. Real world range will probably be somewhere around 400, which is excellent range. The power and torque figures have also gone up. The power figure stands at 523 HP, torque at 765, and this one does 0 to 100 in a claimed 4.6 seconds. In terms of looks, there are very subtle changes between the iX40 and iX50. The two appear nearly identical, with the only distinguishing feature being the iX xDRIVE50 badging on the tailgate and sportier looking alloys. Overall, although the prominent grille may take some time getting used to, the car successfully grabs attention on the road with its upright stance, elongated bonnet, well-placed headlamps and sleek rear design. You can't fault BMW iX for not being quirky enough. There is a lot of very interesting things inside this car, and one of the highlights, of course, is this crystal effect knob. You will find the crystal effect here on the volume control and on the seat controls as well. One more quirky bit, that you open the door with the press of a button. Well, the sound of that door isn't that satisfying, but the way this car looks, that's pretty satisfying. I was not a big fan of bling, but after spending some time with the iX40, I actually started liking the bling in this car. It is not over the top, it is subtle, and this whole space looks quite inviting. One feature that has been added to iX50 is this much needed ventilated seats. You still get a floating type curved display for your instrument cluster and infotainment system. Now, one complaint that I have here is most of the features that you need to manage in this car, you have to do it through this screen, and that becomes a bit of an issue, especially when you are on the move. For added control, there's also a touchpad with engraved signs, though this too is not particularly user-friendly when you are on the move. You get wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, there's a wireless charger here, good size cup holders, good space under the armrest, and one thing that I really appreciate is the space between the driver and the passenger. It comes in really handy for me to keep stuff. Let's head to the rear row. While the front seats are wide and very comfortable, the rear seat, the bench, is not wide enough, and hence you get little thigh support. I would have preferred better thigh support. Having said that, in comparison to competitors, this thigh support either matches or is better. Knee room is sufficient, leg room is ample, and the seating position is quite comfortable. One thing that I really appreciate about the design aspect of this seat is that the seat curves into the door. There is no edge to it, and hence you get a better sense of space. Now you also get 4-zone AC here, a C-type charging port for both the passengers. The AC vent is on the C-pillar as well, and you also get a panoramic sunroof. BMW iX xDRIVE50 gets 112 kWh battery powering the two motors with a combined power output of 560 HP and torque of 765 Nm. The 560 HP power is distributed amongst the front and the rear wheel in 40:60 ratio. And the 765 Nm of instant torque that you get when you push the pedal is just thrilling. You almost feel the nose going up. You can feel the swiftness of this car the moment you push the pedal. There is no gap that you cannot fill very quickly. But the good thing is when you're driving normally, when you're not pushing the pedal too much, then the power delivery is quite smooth, quite linear, so it does not take you by surprise. And managing the iX50 in the city, even with so much power, is quite easy. There are 3 drive modes in this car: sports, efficient and individual, where you can customize the car according to your liking. And you also get the option of changing the regen settings. In case you want to do single pedal driving, where when you take the foot off the accelerator, the car slows down considerably, all you have to do is push this gear selector in B mode. You will appreciate this mode in start-stop traffic, where it comes really handy in conserving battery charge. This car comes with adaptive air suspension, so in sports mode the height reduces, while if you are in bad path, you want to make sure that you have enough ground clearance, you can raise the height. I was very impressed with the ride quality of iX40, and I'm happy to report that iX50's ride quality is also very good. It gives you a very comfortable ride quality. It absorbs bad roads, the minor undulations of the road very well. But if you compare with iX40, you would find that some of the edges filter through owing to the lower profile tires. It feels so stable. There is not much of a body roll, and the steering response is absolutely precise. The look of the steering, as is the case with iX's entire personality, is a bit quirky, but I have to tell you that it's actually quite easy to hold and easy to use. The range on paper looks very impressive, but what you get in real life is the big question, and we will try to answer that question very soon when we do the proper range test of iX50. We did not do that today. We did not attempt it today because we stop and shoot, and then several times we are shooting with the car on, and giving you a proper range gets a little difficult. So we will get you that data, but you will have to stay tuned to NDTV Auto. The BMW iX xDRIVE50 is competitively priced at Rs 1.4 crore, aligning with its direct competitor, the Mercedes EQE SUV. Notably, the iX50 now offers faster charging options, with a 22 kW charger available as an option, and it also supports 200 kW DC fast charging. While the market had shown appreciation for the iX40, a common concern was its limited range. The iX50 solves for that. If you are considering purchasing a luxury SUV somewhere around 1.5 crore price bracket, be sure to explore the iX50. It might just convince you to make the switch to electric vehicles.